Okay, One Piece 867. Happy birthday. Where do we start? This is about as dark as it gets. This is about as dark as it gets. To start with, Big Mom's rampage results in the death of Fallbeard. She kills him outright. Because of her rampage, she hadn't had food, I think, in 3 or 4 days. She goes on a rampage looking for the Samla. Nobody can contain her. Giants come at her with weapons. She breaks a sword of a warrior. She's rampaging. She kills Fallbeard. And at that point, her life is forfeit. She's about to get murdered. Or, I don't know if I'd say murdered. She's about to get paid back for killing Fallbeard. Then Mama Carmel steps in. She first uses miraculous powers to summon the sun god, naming it Pandora, who quenches the flames around the village. It's a miracle. She saved the burning village, which makes me wonder. Clearly, this is a devil fruit power. Do the giants not know about devil fruit powers? Granted, she masked it with flimflammery and, whatever. I give thee speech. Okay, playing the miracle role. But somebody, I think, might have sussed out that, hey, maybe that's a devil fruit ability. I don't know. I won't even get... Okay, I'll leave that be. In the heat of the moment, and, she was playing the nun aspect, whatever, so... They took her for being a holy woman, Mama Carmel, whatever. She summoned the sun god and did blah, blah, blah. Fine. Okay. She even gets Lin Lin off the hook for murdering Fallbeard in her rampage by saying, look, I'll take these kids off of here. I'll take Lin Lin off of the island and go. All right. They have a soft spot for her, so they let her go. Turns out she builds another lamb's house on some island, which I've heard a few people presume that might be Whole Cake Island before Big Mom hooked it up. Anyway, takes them to another island, even gets some of the giants to help her construct a new lamb's house. Just to find out that she's a child kidnapper, a human trafficker. All the time, these kids, these poor, I ain't gonna say poor kids, they were, untamable children. They were, roughnecks and so forth, but kids all the same. Turns out that she was trafficking these kids. She treated them like Mama Carmel, and, give them hope and tell them that she loves them and be all, forgiving and merciful to him, and on the backside, she's selling them to the highest bidder, selling them to the Marines. And turns out the only reason she spared Lin Lin, Big Mom, was because it was going to put money in her pocket. She was going to sell them to CP whatever, the CP guys, CP90 whatever, and they were going to turn her into some kind of a Marine officer. I don't know how they were going to tame her. I don't know how they were going to get anything out of her. Maybe just give her as much food as she wants until she calms down and then make some kind of a Marine out of her. The point is, she was being sold to the highest bidder. So Mama Carmel was a fraud. A big fraud. She was playing everybody from the beginning. I didn't see that. I don't think I saw that coming. I figured there was something wrong with her. There was something shady about her, but I didn't know that she was a child trafficker, a human trafficker. So she's a fraud. That's not sad enough. We get the big bump. They throw a birthday party for Lin Lin, give her the croquet bush, which it ties into the present. Is why she went on the rampage for that croquet bush. in current times, it's all flashback to her happiest day, her birthday party. The tea party is a remembrance of the happiest day of her life. So all of that, psychologically is coming from her past. The actual trauma over not having food and flicking off, that was her problem from the get go. But the specifics of the tea party, Croquembouche, and so forth stems from that day, that birthday party. So they give her the Croquembouche. She commenced to eating it and eating it and eating it until apparently there was nothing left. Not the Croquembouche, not her friends, not Mama Carmel. Apparently, she ate them all. Whew. So that's like one of the darkest periods of One Piece. She ate all her friends. Apparently, that's how she got her devil fruit ability, was by eating the possessor of that particular fruit. Now, potentially, or possibly, maybe she didn't eat Mama Carmel. No, I think she ate Mama Carmel. But anyways, let's say she didn't. Say Mama Carmel escaped. I can't see. I think she ate Mama Carmel. I can't think of too many other ways that she could have got that devil's fruit. Either she died, Mama Carmel died, and her devil fruit ability went to the nearest fruit on the island, which Lin Lin ate later and gained the ability, or she flat out ate Mama Carmel, the rest of the kids, and over time learned how to use that ability. Maybe she just learned how to use it over time and then created Whole Cake Island because she was lonely and didn't have anybody to play with, so she just commenced to making stuff because she had the soul fruit. So she made the homies to keep her company. And how she got her crew together, I don't know. Somebody must have came to the island, or there must have been other people on the island who befriended her at the risk of their own lives, and she gained her crew that way. That's a possibility. But the sad part is that she devoured all of the people. It's pretty bad. So in the light of this, it seems we're coming out of the flashback and we're going back to real time in the battle to take Big Mom down. I don't have as much sympathy for her as I thought I might. As a matter of fact, I don't have any sympathy for her. Not at all. I still don't really feel Luffy being on the side of what pretty much just amounts to murder. Beige wants her out of the way because he wants her out of the way. It's just a kick for him. Luffy, to me, doesn't seem like the type to take people out, to kill people. And that's what they intend to do. So I still don't really feel the Straw Hats being tied up in a murder. Which makes me think that if Big Mom goes down, it probably won't be... I don't think she's going to go down. I don't think she's going to be taken out. I don't think she's going to be... I don't think the Straw Hats will be party to a murder. Because that's not their MO. They've obviously joined into this plot, so their intention, I suppose, is to take her out or to be party to her demise, but I don't feel it. And I don't think that's going to come to pass. But it's wide open right now. What actually will go down, I don't know. And I'm also curious to see, as the story goes forward, what the... You have to go back to the situation where Big Mom, what's her daughter's name? Lola was going to be married off to Loki, one of the princes of Elbeth. How was that ever going to happen? Because the Giants know who Big Mom is. And I'm assuming that they're probably still holding a grudge for Fallbeard. Why would they want to unite parties with Big Mom, who they despise, or at least you would think they would? Harujin, I think it's the Harujin, yeah. the giant that was part of the Grand Fleet, he's got to be hating her. He has to be holding a grudge. Why would the Giants ever allow one of their princes to marry into Big Mom's family? I don't understand that. It doesn't make much sense to me, but we're going to see as we go forward. Things will reveal themselves. This was a dark episode in the One Piece, a dark chapter in One Piece, but it was a good chapter in the respect that it did move the story forward. We have a clear understanding of who Mama Carmel was and why Big Mom is the way that she is, and we just have to find out what happens at the rest of this tea party, at this marriage, because it's hitting the fan right now. It is hitting the fan right now. So it's back on. Tomorrow we're going to find out what happens. I'm assuming we're out of flashback and we're back to real time. So as Jack Nicholson said in Batman, commence or festival. You know what I'm saying? It's on, man. So we'll see what happens in One Piece 868. Until then, stay loose.